Health Talks today. We're really excited to have Teisha here from Indah.
I am obsessed with this coconut oil. I use so much of it.
Yay, I'm glad you do. I think we all do. We're a little obsessed. Yeah. Just want to say thanks for having me, guys. So thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit about how you got here? Tell us a little bit about your story.
Well, I was actually travelling in Bali and I read the book Eat, Pray, Love, which I think every chick on the planet has. So, and I went there to try and find the medicine man. And
Did you find him?
No, I couldn't, because at the time the book was kind of fairly new and he hadn't been exposed yet. So I just went on my tangent and just went out to try and find him. But by accident, I found this Balinese lady and she taught me pretty much everything, well, not everything, but she taught me a lot about pure essential oils and natural beauty and things like that. And she's been a huge helping hand to get my brand, to take my brand off the ground, and that was about 5 years ago. I've gone through a lot of changes with Indah. A lot of my customers know I've probably been through two massive stages with Indah. Had huge issues with supply, and working in Bali and making it out of Bali has been quite challenging. But yeah, fortunately this year I've been able to bring it to Australia and do all my production here and start the certification progress with the ACO.
Because it's such a beautiful product. Like you know, when I first got my hands on it, and we use a lot of coconut butter, and I go through maybe a litre a week. Yeah. And I was just like, this is divine. It was, I actually then would just walk past and have another spoon and have another spoon. I am a little bit biased, but our coconut oil is really tasty. So, yeah. And it's probably the reason why it's so tasty is we actually hand press our coconuts. So it doesn't go through any purification, it's not bleached or anything like that. The villagers actually sit there over tubs and squeeze the coconut through muslin cloth. Wow. So yeah, it's just intact, and then it goes through a fermentation process for about 6 weeks. And then it's scooped out by hand and straight into the jar. Wow. And then brought straight here. How cool is that?
Oh my gosh. And what does Indah mean?
It means beautiful in Indonesian.
I love it. And just quickly, Teisha, what were you doing before Indah?
I was working as a model, just cruising around the world, working as a model, and, you know, with that industry, you're kind of exposed to a lot of things, and I'm just so grateful that I've found Indah, because I really believe that Indah it's not just another beauty care product, or it's not just another brand sitting on the shelf. It's actually like an extension of me and my personality. So what Indah is, it just replicates my life and my journey that I've been through, and I've put it all in one little package and try and present that to my customers, because that's my main goal, is just to help people be inspired and use pure and organic products. And
So why is coconut oil so good? I know I absolutely love it, but I get this question so much. Isn't it a saturated fat? Why? Yeah. Isn't it bad for you? Isn't it high in cholesterol?
Yeah, I mean, we're all dying of heart disease, aren't we, girls? Yeah. Well, the Heart Foundation doesn't really like me. I haven't got there. It is really high in saturated fat, almost 100% actually. But, you know, everybody is an individual, and everybody can take coconut oil and they can use small amounts, large amounts. Everybody is individual and unique. So whatever your requirement is for your diet and your metabolic type, you can take it accordingly. So for me, I can take up to 5 tablespoons a day, and I can, you know, that gets me through, gives me energy, helps me out at the gym, gives me clarity. I cook with it, use it on my skin.
So many
brush.
I
cover my face with it every night before I go to bed.
Yeah, it's the best eye cream. Oh my God.
And makeup remover.
Yeah.
I've got it on my legs.
On your legs, real glossed up.
As well, we should say it protects your skin from sunburn.
Yeah, absolutely. And the beauty of the coconut oil is actually the base in my whole beauty range. Right. So the beauty range came out first, and then I thought, well, I'm going to bring out the coconut oil, and I'm going to support and give it back to the people of Bali, because where the plantation is, it's out in the middle of nowhere, and I mean, like, it's in the middle of the jungle, and you can't even get there in the wet season. It's just crazy. So yeah, and fortunately I found the most amazing team, and the workers, they're either disabled or they're a little bit less
less fortunate than what we are. So, you know, we can give back to them, and they can support their community and you know, pay for their kids to go to school and buy books and stuff. So yeah, it's a really, really cool concept, and yeah.
You can really tell your heart is in this product. You can really tell you have put your entire...
my entire life, my entire energy, everything has just gone into this, because it really is, it is me. Yeah. And, you know, I try and be honest, and I try and be truthful. So, and that's what my products are.
So Teisha, could you tell us a little bit about the range, please?
Yeah, sure. Well, it's a very small range at the moment, with a lot more products coming, and we've just redesigned the packaging.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah,
so really beautiful. Pretty.
Yeah, I've got a fantastic graphic designer if anyone needs one. Actually, she's too busy. No, she is actually. Yeah, this is my bestseller. It's Dreamland, and it's got Frangipani Absolute and Palmarosa.
Beautiful.
So what I try and do with my product range, it's between 95 and 100% certified organic.
Yep.
And I use only pure essential oils and premium unrefined vegetable oils, such as coconut oil and cacao butter. A little bit of beeswax. So there's really only about 7 ingredients to each product. This one has the least. It's only got 4.
Love that.
Great.
Yeah. So and Frangipani Absolute, what people don't realise is a lot of the, like if you smell Frangipani, you're like, oh my God, it smells like reef oil or whatever. Yeah. And that's not actually what Frangipani smells like. It's just a fragrance. It's just a synthetic version. So what I'm trying to do is with my products is introduce to people, actually I use Frangipani Absolute. So it's not actually an oil, it's like a resin.
Oh,
so,
wow,
yeah,
amazing.
Yeah, so you get the actual plant or flower in the product. Yeah.
So what were the other things, just for our viewers?
And we've got perfume balms. There's 4 perfume balms, and I do specialty balms. So I've made travel balm, which is ginger, cypress and orange.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
And Zen balm, this is everyone's favourite because it completely just zens you out and just brings you calmness. Cardamom and frankincense.
Wow, nice. Fabulous. And then of course you've got your...
And the coconut oil, that's the hero. Yeah.
The hero.
That's the hero
of the gang.
Yeah, because you can do so much with it. You can cook with it, everything. So yeah,
fabulous.
It's fantastic.
And you not only have this beautiful range, you also are involved with a lot of humanitarian stuff like that. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's actually really exciting. This week I've just been asked to be the ambassador for the Borneo Orangutan Survival Foundation. Oh. So yay. Yay. I'm going to cry. Yeah, it's just such a huge cause, and for me, if I can bring awareness to people and help re-educate them about the palm oil industry and how it's completely destroying the environment and just clearing out their habitat. Like there's only 1,500 orangutans of a certain species, which is Pongo pygmaeus. It's a certain orangutan, and they're critically endangered. So with the Borneo Orangutan Survival Foundation, they've got 800 orangutans in their care right now, and we just need to bring as much money and care as possible and awareness. And because I really believe in this foundation, because most of our food and body care products are filled with palm oil, and it's not legally labelled in Australia, so you have no idea what's in your food, and it's the reason why it's in there. It's just because it's cheap and it's nasty.
Very long shelf life.
It has a long shelf life, and it just preserves the food longer, and that's the only reason. And there's even been cases where certain female orangutans are being misused, and it's just really
it's heartbreaking. It's like, you see those ads on TV, I cry every time.
But the positive thing is 21 just got released this week. So they've just been released, and my partner and I were going over to Borneo, and we're going to go meet the babies. And we've adopted 2. So yeah, we don't have kids. So we have a rabbit, and we've got two orangutans.
Christmas dinner would be interesting.
Yeah, I can't wait to meet them. It's just, we've got to be in quarantine for like 10 days and yeah, it's just going to be, yeah, I just can't wait.
Fabulous. Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. Well, thank you very much for joining us today.
Oh, no, thank you guys.
Teisha's been generous enough to give us some of her product to give away, so best you stay tuned as to how you can get your hands on some of her beautiful products. Thanks for joining us today.